Hey guys, in this video we're gonna be checking out the top 10 best robot vacuums that are available on the market for their true quality. I made this list based in my personal opinion and hours of research and have listed them based on popularity, quality, price, durability, user opinions and more. If you want to see more information in the updated price, you can check out the description below and also make sure subscribe for more reviews. Okay, so let's get started with the video. Starting at number 10, we have the Roborock E5 Mop Robot Vacuum and Mop. I purchased this vacuum because it also has a mop function, one reviewer says, and about a third mention it in their reviews. I tried the mopping feature when my kids tracked in mud and wet footprints and I was amazed that it cleaned it all up. One writes, I thought for sure I would have to mop again, but it actually did a decent job. Another reviewer, who was so impressed by it, writes, I added water and a little bit of cleaning liquid and afterwards the apartment smelled so good and looked so clean. One user does note, when using the mop function I clean the pad and fill the reservoir about every 30 minutes, when cleaning their 1,200 square foot home. Moving on at number 9, we have the Yuffie by Anker, BoostIQ RoboVac. Reviewers point out that this upgrade to an older model is slimmer and stronger than the original. The machine's slim body gets into the space under my sofa easily and picked up so much dust and pet hair. One writes. Another says, not once. I mean, not once. Have these guys had a problem or gotten stuck, and they're so thin they go under tables and the edges of kitchen cabinets with no problems. As for power, one reviewer says this aspect has been upgraded as well. Plus, this model has two side brushes that work by pulling in dirt from the side and pushing it toward the middle for the rolling brush to suck it up into the dustbin, which helps with efficiency, too. This one is also Alexa enabled, which a dozen reviewers explicitly appreciate. I still prefer to control it by the Yuffie Home app and Alexa, rather than the remote, writes one shopper. It's easy to set up and use the voice control feature. I named it Sammy, and all I need to do is say, Hi, Alexa, ask Sammy to start cleaning. At number 8, we have the Shark Ion Robot Vacuum AV753. Dozens of 5-star reviewers call out the impressive battery life of this Shark robot vacuum. I intended this to keep my kitchen, dining area clean, but this little wonder does my entire first floor, writes a reviewer who claims the Shark had 30% of its battery left after running for 2 hours. Another reviewer says one charge was enough to clean their entire 1,250 square foot house, adding that they were also impressed with how it does not seem to get stuck as much as my previous vac. And others highlight the vacuum's convenient self-docking feature, including a reviewer who regrets that they didn't buy one years ago. They write, it literally sweeps for like 3 hours then docks itself and is ready to go again within 3 hours of charging. It picks up a ton of dust and dog hair. Love, love, love it. At number 7, we have the Ecovacs DEEBOT 500 Robot Vacuum Cleaner. She is lovely. One reviewer writes of this inanimate robot vacuum, and even though it doesn't have advanced mapping capabilities, this Ecovacs robot vacuum works very smoothly with minimal supervision. It looked as though I did the floors myself, that reviewer says, adding that they ran this vacuum for a full 110 minutes, which were very quiet, 110 minutes, and very efficient. I emptied the drawer out twice. The bot transitioned well from hardwood to area rugs, worked just as well on area rugs. About 15% of reviewers say that this robot vacuum is quiet, and that also makes it great for pet owners. One such reviewer appreciates that their dogs are not freaked out, bothered by its sound, and that it has done an incredible job cleaning carpets, rugs, and hard floors. Another reviewer writes, it's so quiet and of course doesn't require supervision, so I can leave it running for a while. The little robot will bounce around the room so persistently that it hardly matters if it doesn't have the most efficient navigation abilities. At number 6, we have the iRobot Roomba i3, 3150. I am embarrassed to say that this vacuum not only cleaned in places that I didn't know existed, but it continues to find handful after handful of cat hair and God only knows what else, writes one reviewer. and dozens of other pet owners are as impressed with how well their iRobot Roombas pick up dog and cat hair, too. Even a reviewer with 3 dogs and 4 cats, 2 of which are long-haired, says it managed to vacuum all the fur under sofas, chairs, tables and on carpets. More than a dozen also like how easy it is to set up, like one who says it was so easy my yellow lab could have done it. And while some reviewers find themselves emptying out the vacuum's bin a lot because it picks up so much hair and dust, one reviewer, who named his vacuum Wally, says, he can do my whole house 2 times before I have to empty the bin, adding that, it's a time saver and does a better job than I could. At number 5, we have the Roborock E4 and Mop Robot Vacuum. Dozens of reviewers say this robot vacuum works well on all surfaces. As one reports, it navigates very well, has absolutely no problem switching from linoleum to hardwood to carpet. It even cleans my dark gray bathroom rug, or climbing over my closet's door rails, and all the while, it even picks up a lot of dog hair and all of the birdseed and feathers my parakeets fling from their cage. Another reviewer, who named their Roborock, Carson, reports using theirs on wool, silk, polyester, and cotton area rugs, and all clean well, and rugs with tassels are cleaned without Carson choking. And they're pleased that Carson leaves a tidy mow pattern in the medium pile carpet in their bedroom. Others appreciate that it automatically changes its suction power when it moves between hardwood and carpet, which, according to one reviewer, saves battery life and allows me to whisper sweet nothings to my wife in the kitchen. At number 4, we have the iRobot Roomba E5, 5150. While the point of robot vacuums is to help you clean, the machines themselves also need to be cleaned regularly. And to make that process a little easier, this Roomba has a rubber brush, instead of one with bristles, which reviewers find is easier to clean. The brushes are rubber and have no bristles, so hair does not get wound around them and have to be cleaned constantly. One explains. Another benefit. This model is so much quieter, and the 2 rubber rollers are a great improvement over the brush roller. The bin is also easy to clean. As another reviewer notes, it's super easy to empty, and I like the washable nature of the bin. And while a rubber brush may not sound ideal for carpet, about 10% of reviewers say this one works perfectly fine on them. It runs for about an hour and finds its way back to the base most of the time. One reviewer says, I have run it every day for the last 4 days, and the dirt cup is full every time. It is getting dirt that my upright did not. At number 3, we have the Roborock S6 Pure Robot Vacuum. The best thing about this unit is the mapping, says one reviewer, and more than a quarter of reviewers agree. And though that feature isn't unique to this robot vacuum, this one seems to map extraordinarily well. The technology is so good that even an engineer was impressed. It cleans everything. The rotating litter scanner maps out the entire house and every obstacle. They write. Some very sophisticated things going on under the hood. My wife showed me the house after letting the robot learn it. I actually asked her where she downloaded the blueprints for our house. It is that precise. Precise and powerful according to one user who says it is strong and it picks up everything from cereal, dog food, pennies, cat litter, fur, and every other nasty thing on the floor. At number 2, we have the iRobot Roomba i3 Plus, 3550. This is a slightly older model of the pick above, so it doesn't come with some of the more advanced features like smart mapping, visual navigation, or custom cleaning options. But it's still surprisingly similar to the upgraded model. I've had this i3 Plus for about 2 months and it is superb. They write, the suction leaves nothing behind, its automatic dustbin is phenomenally convenient. I had the E5 and it was decent, but this one runs circles around it and basically, compared to the i7 it's a tie, but cheaper. And for the price, it's still an excellent self-emptying robot vacuum. One reviewer says the self-cleaning feature is so worth it, adding, this thing has changed my life. It gets into so many corners that I never pay attention to, gets under tables, under chairs. I have a dog and piles of dog hair as a thing of the past. And finally at number 1, we have the Roborock S6 Pure Robot Vacuum. The best thing about this unit is the mapping, says one reviewer, and more than a quarter of reviewers agree. And though that feature isn't unique to this robot vacuum, this one seems to map extraordinarily well. The technology is so good that even an engineer was impressed. It cleans everything. The rotating litter scanner maps out the entire house and every obstacle. They write some very sophisticated things going on under the hood. My wife showed me the house after letting the robot learn it. I actually asked her where she downloaded the blueprints for our house. It is that precise. Precise and powerful according to one user who says it is strong, and it picks up everything from cereal, dog food, pennies, cat litter, fur, and every other nasty thing on the floor. Thanks you for watching, guys. I hope you liked this video. If this video is helpful to you, please make sure like, comment and subscribe. If you have any question related to this product, you can leave a comment down below. I will get back to you as soon as possible.